You all hear that? That is the music of one of my all-time favorite games. And a game that we are playing on stream tonight. Hey everybody! Hope you are having a good night. Hi Anders! But yeah, there's a part of me that wanted to hold off to do this game for a later time, but I couldn't stop myself. I had to play this game on stream. I fucking love this game to death, man. I had a good day. I've been waiting to do this all day. I love the hell out of this game, and it's about time. It's about time that I did it. If I didn't do this now, I was going to do it probably very soon anyways. And it's just, I'm all for it. I want to, like, you guys are going to notice, I'm going to be shifting away probably from the jazz in the starting music during, like, the entirety of this, like, playthrough. Because I love the music for Final Fantasy XIII so much. Like, this is the song from Final Fantasy XIII that you guys are hearing right now. It's got such a great and unique soundtrack. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's probably the thing that everyone universally says is great about this game, is the soundtrack. And, one sec. There's a reason this game is divisive, and I will address them as time goes on. And and which ones bother me and which ones don't bother me as much and all that stuff. However, overall, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to show off one of my favorite games to you and make you all want to play it as well, if you haven't played it already. So without further ado, one moment. So actually, I guess I'll go over one thing. I mentioned this in a stream in the past. I have two controllers actually plugged in right now. One that I'm using and one that I have plugged in simply for the fact that the PC port of this game is not the best made thing in the world. I brought this up, but every second the game searches for a controller plugged into the computer. If it doesn't, it will skip and it will like halt for a second and then it will search again, and it will halt for a second and then search again. So what I have is I have my Nintendo Switch controller plugged into my PC, and I have my Xbox controller that I usually use on stream in my hand, and that's what I will be playing the game with. Just to give you guys an idea of how weird this PC port is. But with that said, Yaschav Masif, it's time for you to go away. And it is time. One sec, where's the game? Game. You're supposed to be here, game. One second. Is it there? Okay, good. I biked 7 miles today. Me during the entirety of my vacation in North Carolina. I'm gonna be quiet though, because I want you guys to hear this. Hey Drax, one moment, I'm being quiet for the opening cutscene. I would like to point out I watched this. I watched this literally right before starting the stream, and I'm already tearing up again. I fucking love this game so much. Kinda reminds me of Star Wars so much. Yes, Final Fantasy has it. Why is it? Why? No, it's not that. I got so many fucking memories of this game. I love it so much. Oh my! I am legit crying right now. I not crying, but I have legit tears in my eyes. Just opening the game up. And the best title theme in the entire goddamn series. Yes, play it. Play it with us. If you can. This game is it's a fucking treasure, dude. Oh my goodness. And it still stands up today. Honestly, if anything, it probably is better. It probably holds up better than some of the other Final Fantasy games than most Final Fantasy games do. Like, holy shit, this was an early Xbox game. Are all the characters connected like what I see Cloud in this game? No, every Final Fantasy is separate from each other. With, I think, like, one exception? But every Final Fantasy is separated from each other, like Tales of Symphonia, or on a very loose way, I guess you could say Fire Emblem. Everything's pretty separate, save for like a few instances. So I guess there's also just like a main lore in that game, but yeah, I'm not gonna stick around. And screw easy. We're playing on normal. No, corridor shooter jokes are not okay. Okay, maybe a little okay, but still.
The 13 days after we awoke were the beginning of the end.
If you guys need me to turn up the game or anything, just let me know. Yeah, this game sadly isn't on the Switch, but a lot of them are. A lot of them are on the Switch now. I'd say give 10 or 12 a try. 10 specifically. If you're new to the series, it's probably the best one to hop in with. And like this one, it isn't very open, so yeah. If you want to talk about corridors.
You serious?
Be quiet.
Best of luck. She did it.
And so it begins. 3 games in one, actually. Wait. Oh, right. Right, they got the audio drama in there too, don't they? I completely forgot. I've never listened to the audio drama, but I believe they have that in there. Yeah. Baby Chocobo.
So far, so good. They all want to fight.
Yeah. I love the character design in this game so much. There's 10, 10-2, and last mission 10-2, which is different enough from the other two that I'll classify it as a whole different game. I didn't realize that, even though it takes place shortly after 10-2. I didn't realize that. I guess I need to go ahead and play those at some point on stream, but we're doing this right now. Give me that. Because I played through 10. I've never played completely through 10-2, and I don't even know about last mission. I want my afro to look like that. We all wish we had an afro like Saz has. Also, like, second best character in the game. Mr. Saz Catsroy. I'm pretty sure I got his last name wrong. Mine is close, I just need to stay as one dense circle like this. Yep. Yep, welcome to the sci-fi era, or reality of Final Fantasy. I'm gonna say this, as great as the opening two chapters are from oh boy. Yeah, and now we're in the actual game. As you can see, it looks a little different. It still holds up pretty well, though. Those were pre-rendered cutscenes that we were watching earlier.
Watch and learn.
This will also kind of be the test just to see how low I need to set my model. I'll be completely honest. For this game to run efficiently. But yep, let's get into this. And now for probably the thing that the first two chapters are not the best at, showing how good the actual combat is. Right now we only have two commands, attack and blitz. One is a single target, one is an AoE. That's all we got for the first two chapters. They throw in some things here and there, but for the most part it's pretty basic. We also got auto attack. Yeah, it's an RPG. All the Final Fantasy games are RPG, even though some are more actiony in recent time. People say that it's basically like press auto battle and win, but there's a very good reason that the game puts the auto battle as the immediate option. We just don't see it for a little bit into the game. Because this game can get very complicated. You just choose abilities for no reason.
Heads up.
This thing won't give up.
Birdie's pulling a 10-star landing right now. Alright. Also, best battle theme of the series playing right now. Don't at me. Yes, Burb. Chocobo is best Burb. Oh, yeah. It's a tutorial fight, so it's not going to do a lot of damage. We're fine. Yeah, 13 has the best soundtrack in the entire series next to 14. Like, there's no competition. 14 probably has the better soundtrack overall, but both these games have amazing soundtracks. Okay, there we go. First fight down. Wave cannon, it's doing the wave dance. Yep. 5 stars. We got 6 potions for getting the 5 stars too. Down it goes.
Oh goodness. Ooh. We did it. Hey, Aren't you supposed to protect civilians, soldier? I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I would like to point out, even the Purge, like the movie, yeah,
Just can't catch a break, can we?
it will be explained exactly what's happening a little later, but basically, bad person was found,
I'm too old for this.
and because of certain reasons, an entire town needs to be they purged an entire town because of one person. Each of the main characters, save for one, was in that town. Let's see what that is. Is that inverted? One sec. Yeah, I wanna... Yes, I'll take that. Yep, you can go into the dialogue if you wanna read the story. One sec. I would say, but I also know that would probably show some spoilers for characters later on right now, so I'm not going to do that. Many and various enemies stalk the roads that you must travel. Upon entering an enemy's detection radius, the minimap in the upper right corner of the screen will flash up in warning. Coming into contact with any enemy will initiate a battle. They executed Order 66 on that one. Yep. Alright. Yep. Perfect. It's position based. I forgot what the mod is called, but there's something that can make this game run even better for you if you haven't installed the mod yet. I'll look into that before next stream. I will definitely look into that. But honestly, as it's going, the game is running pretty damn well right now. I was worried that the game would have like major slowdown issues. I don't need to fight these guys, but I'm going to. Just to kind of show off the combat of the game a little bit. So right now, because all we have is these two abilities and we don't have the ability to level up for a little bit, our main goal is positioning. That's the main thing we need to focus on in combat. I'll explain exactly why leveling isn't activated later, or well, you guys will see why it isn't activated until later. But yeah, my plan is, at least for this first stream, gonna finish Chapter 1, Chapter 2. Whenever you attack, you end up in a different position. Yeah, exactly. This is going to play a pretty important role later. Also, one of the more kind of meh things about this game, but it's important to know, it isn't when your main party member goes down, you switch to another character. If the party leader dies, the person you're controlling, it's game over. You don't switch characters, you gotta restart the fight. So that's very important to remember. They fixed that in the sequel, but yeah, that's how the first game went. Another potion. There's a lot of weird little things like that in this game. Things that are fixed in the sequel, but are not present since it was the first one. The first time they had chosen this battle system and all that.
Yeah, well, hell's not sounding too bad, because this place ain't exactly paradise.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe not for a soldier girl, but I'm trying to say, hey!
I'm gonna ignore all you if I can. Yep. I don't need to fight everyone because again we're not getting experience right now.
No need to be pushing now.
Yeah, that's actually a lot of the speedruns for this game are really cool to watch, but because it makes you realize that Undertale is this is this you? Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Anyways, let's actually take a look at the menu. Something else I love about this game. Just like with wild Pokemon. Yeah, so we got an Iron Bangle that increases HP by 50. I'm gonna give it to Lightning since she's the main party member and she's the one that needs to be alive. That mod I mentioned is simply called FF13 Fix. Got it, I'll keep that in mind. So yeah, one second, I want to take a... I love these for some reason, and I don't understand why. The entire aesthetic of this game is just beautiful. Honestly, that's half the reason I fell in love with it. The head turns. Yeah. Oh.
Cold-blooded murder.
Best behemoth design in the series, don't at me. I'm gonna say that a lot during this playthrough, but I can't help it. This was my first Final Fantasy game. I got an attachment to it that's probably really like overzealous, like really blinding bias. But I love this game to death. Yep. This and then I played Tactics Advance right after it. I watched my dad play through this entire game and I wanted to play it myself.
Preemptive strike.
Rebels. So much for the element of surprise.
Design's so good that Firebringers also uses the behemoth design from this game for a boss. Yeah, exactly. A lot of the designs in this... What? Did something happen? Oh. One moment. One moment. I know what's going on. One moment, I can fix this. There, is it fixed? Yeah, so I accidentally unplugged my mic. There we go. Is it better? Okay, and you guys... Items, I do not need to know how to use items. The enemy designs in this game are absolutely incredible though. I love... And even though we're not experiencing it right now, this is one of the few Final Fantasy games I feel that where like the regular enemies can be just as much of a threat as the bosses in this game. So keep that in mind for a little bit later. If only the movie I watched was as good as this game. Oh. There are some people that call this game Final Fantasy the movie. Because it's pretty cutscene heavy, but at the same time, I think that works out in its favor.
Do we turn back?
There's no time.
I don't think it's like too jarring how much cutscenes there is, but anyways.
Hey! Wait! No, don't leave me!
Let go.
The hell no! You're my only way out of here!
I think there's like 10 or so hours of cutscenes in this game. Not magic. Pseudo. It's basically like a pseudoscience that you can use. We don't have magic. Magic is a bad in this world. This game legitimately couldn't fit on a single Xbox 360 disc and needed a Blu-ray to fit on a single disc. Trust me, I'm well aware. When I played through this game for the first time, it was on Xbox 360. I am very aware of how the Xbox 360 kind of heard this game. I may be wrong about this, but I think I read somewhere that, or I heard that part of the reason that the game is so linear is because they had to basically cut a whole bunch of it because they already had the 3 discs for the Xbox 360. So they had to make a lot of the levels a lot slimmer. But that might just be wrong. That might just been like rumors or something. Alright, there we go. Oh dang it, I should have... You can cancel attacks as well in this game by pressing Y, so that's something good to know if you ever need to stop a certain attack, which actually is useful in this game. Very useful.
Seems to be in working order.
Alright. Activate. I love the little attention to detail that Saj actually like jumps forward, like skips forward a little bit when he because he isn't as confident about it all as Lightning. There's a lot of nice little animation details in this game. Also for a pseudo boss. Do not need to know how to chain attacks, but to sum it up, every enemy has a bar called a stagger gauge. I chose the wrong enemy to attack. I should not be attacking this guy. But anyway, every enemy has a thing called a stagger gauge. You fill it up by attacking, and if you can fill it up, you'll initiate a stagger and deal heavy damage. The higher the stagger gauge gets after that. That is a very important gameplay mechanic and something that the game plays with a lot the later you go into it. I'm gonna heal. So like he staggered, instead of taking like 20 damage or so from my attacks, he is taking around 36 per strike. And he's dead.
So, soldier. What's your angle? What? Classified military info? Huh? What's the matter? You quit, didn't you? Did you think I'm gonna go out there and just tell everybody your secrets?
My angle. I'm after the Foul Sea. Still happy you tagged along.
Didn't have a choice.
That is our target. That is the guy that caused the entire purge to start in the first place. That you just mentioned. The Pulse Foul Sea. We won't be seeing them for a little bit still, but yeah. Pulse being the planet that it comes from.
Migration. More like extermination.
Huge. You stay here.
So sorry. I didn't mean to.
These people need heroes. Here. You keep your cool, and they will too. You got it?
Got it.
What's our motto?
The army's no match for Nora.
That a boy.
And now we're so indifferent. And that's something you're going to notice about this game. Is that there's a lot of hopping between who you're playing. Especially during these first couple of hours. Treasure chest, treasure chest, treasure chest. Gimme, 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 gimme. Game. There we go. But yep, we're so indifferent now. We're gonna be honest, probably my least favorite character in the game, but that isn't saying much because he still isn't that bad. He's just the weakest of what I think is a pretty okay group of characters. Yeah, it's the perfect game for it.
Take a nap.
Really? Can I?
Sure. And when we're taking a dirt nap, you can save them all.
Well, let's see.
Also, don't be confused when you see that we're someone entirely different this time around, Anders.
We're all in this together. Our enemy's the Cocoon Sanctum. Their dreaded Psycom, no less.
What's the dread? Psycom's nothing but a whole bunch of bluster and bullying. They've got nothing on Nora.
Well, we are the heroes after all.
Let's prove it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gonna pay for this.
Also, even though I'm not as big of a fan of Snow as most of the characters in the game, he does have the best ability. Yep, he's got a hand grenade. Yeet. Yep. Brings the enemies up into the air and stuns them for a long time.
Gotta clear a path out.
Infinitely more useful than Lightning's Blitz. So yeah, I do that.
You see that?
And he fights with a fist. Because, you know, he's the main character. He's too cool for guns. He is he's a unit. He's also, like, keep in mind, Lightning's HP was like 250 with the Iron Bangles. This guy is 350 base. One sec, do I have a... No, I don't. I got an Iron Bangle. Yep. Oh god. No, I didn't even think about that. He punched
There are
them.
soldiers everywhere.
Yo, boss. What's the plan?
Charge in, guns blazing.
Really? Is it fine?
That's not a
Hello?
plan. Real heroes don't need plans.
Also, that's a lie? Okay. Yeah, one sec. I'm gonna move it out. I know why it's doing it. I have the cord under my feet for some reason. And I think the cord is pulling it. There we go. Anyways. We're gonna punch a panther now. Or, well, one moment. Okay, yeah. This is just a better option. Never mind, I don't think hit anyone. Alright, one more guy to go. Take him down, Godot. There we go. Got a wicked fang. That's something we can't use for a little
Same plan
bit.
as always. Hit him hard and hit him again.
Yep, it's strong. This 3 is the maximum number of people you can have at one time in this game. Alright, and yep, that battle's over. Okay, so bomb them and then punch them. Yep, basically that's our entire plan. Oh wait, that was... frick. That's the problem. Admittedly. That it only hits in that specific area.
You see that?
Yeah, that... At least they aren't like a limited resource like they would be in some games. For right now... Totally not salty about something that happens later. And I won't completely reveal. Yep, infinite hand grenades. Oh, and now kind of an introduction to to my favorite character in the game. We only see her for like a second, but she's there.
You all okay? Hey, careful with those.
Dude left the kid in charge of the guns.
Don't worry. No one's moving to Palms today. We'll clear you a path out of here, so be ready to...
Wait, let me fight with you. You can't expect us to just sit here.
Good help.
Yep. Please, let us help.
Okay then. Volunteers front and center.
Here.
Snow's haircut? Yeah, it's...
Here you go.
I'm pretty jealous. It's like super sick.
For you.
Count me in.
Yeah, the thing is, it isn't like super unrealistic too, because
Mom,
it's just wild.
don't
I
worry.
kind of like it. I wish I had that hair.
Huh?
So I just
Hold it
sit
steady.
here.
Yeah, feels good. Yeah, nice.
Can you show me again?
You got it.
That's how
Anything is possible with anime. I mean, Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a show of that.
You sure?
Yeah. Moms are tough.
Right.
It's the last one, boss.
All right, last one.
She seems cool, yeah, but she isn't the one I'm talking about. One moment. Droxel, you'll probably be surprised. Cause it's that one.
Push comes to shove. Keep them safe.
Yeah, moms are tough is a good catchphrase. Yep,
First impression of snow?
she's the narrator.
All right, lay low and you'll be fine.
You won't exactly
We'll clear out the area.
understand why for a little bit, but she's
We're going
everyone.
together.
Come on!
I
Everybody up!
she went from my least when I was younger. She was my least favorite character, and as I grew up, I just kind of started to like her more and more. Kind of for reasons I won't really show until way later, but yeah. I got a bit of I feel kind of a lot like that kid.
This'll be a
Up.
piece of cake.
You ready? You ready, everyone? 400 HP already.
Stay sharp. Don't want to make their job
Yep.
any easier.
Snow has the highest HP in the game. You can probably guess what he's gonna be in the long run. Every group needs a good tank. Just 20 more until the funny number. I don't know if any character can get to like 420 something. I'll try though. If we see any 420, I'll call it out.
Bro, back us up.
She's been doing that the entire time, Snow.
All right.
Yoink,
Let's shake things up.
yoink, and yoink. Speedrunner tactics for ya. Speedrun strats right there. You guys will actually see me pull off some speedrun strats throughout this game because of how cool some of these speedruns are.
Heroes don't run from fights.
Beta tester gamer. And here we go. Allow me to say once again, best behemoth design in the entire series. Yeah, it's freaking ripped. It's like, it's a like biological. It's bio and yet synthetic at the same time, or organic and synthetic is what I meant to say.
Thanks.
Just gotta keep hitting it though. There's not any other enemies around, so no reason to use a hand grenade because we cannot. We're not gonna yeet this thing into the air with a hand grenade. It's almost down. And this is... Remember, Luce, I hit him hard and then hit him again. Yeah, but you're seeing part of the reason why I said that the... Oh no! I did not realize he could do that. I knew that's a move that the behemoths could do, I just didn't know they could do that early in the game. Yeah, but that's a fun move to get hit by later on. Yep. Behemoth is like didn't active. It's like I activate my trap card. He activated alright. He stalled long enough to get the airship onto the board.
I told you, didn't I? Moms are tough.
Yeah. How do I say this? Don't get attached. I had to hold it in. Yeah. Yeah. Don't get attached. Yep. Her character's already dead. She's not dead just yet.
Get him home. Please.
Don't worry. I was just fooling you. Nah, I fooled you again. Ice activates bites the dust storm. Yeah.
Come on! We have to move!
Right.
And in case you're just wondering, Warrior Mom is already dead. Yep, and her kid saw the entire damn thing. Alright, let's save. Oh god, oh god, there's spoilers. There's spoilers. I knew I had her on there somewhere, but... Okay, good, you didn't see it, you didn't see it. It's a bean. Oh, it's not a bean.
It's an
You
out-and-out
fool.
massacre. Those people won't even live
You
long enough to
you
die.
gave me hope there's a bean, but all it was clothes and money.
That was the idea.
I am sad.
Sanctum logic.
Yay.
Conjured up the urge to
Being
eliminate
soon.
a threat. I mean, why carry the danger all the way to Pulse?
No,
Why not just
sadly
stick
no
it out
bean
here?
just yet, but we will have bean soon.
Execution masquerading as exile. That's all the Purge ever was.
Relocation to Pulse. How does the government get away with pulling crap like that? And you knew this was gonna happen?
Maybe a new Warrior Mom will join in this game.
Purge was SciComm.
Maybe.
Private Sanctum troops, not the Guardian Corps.
I won't say anything.
SciComm, Guardian Corps. Soldiers are soldiers, aren't they?
Hey Red, how you doing? It's a
Falsi
bean.
And their lessee are enemies of the state. Tell a soldier to kill an enemy, and you
Oh,
can
he's
make
probably
judgment.
not gonna be ready
What
then.
uniform he's wearing?
Might have mattered to that one. Couldn't shoot. Got himself shot instead.
Yeah. Hope you're having a good night, Red
How
Sage,
about you?
by the way.
Order say shoot, you pull the trigger. Fine.
Glad to see you joining us on this new playthrough day.
Wait. What?
Oh no. Yeah, this isn't going to work out, Ma. Alright, we got an enemy to take care of. Yeah. I had a feeling that he might not stay with us for too long right now, but one moment. Potion.
I appreciate it.
Okay, there we go. He's lying down. Please calm down. Alright, got the stagger. I do promise this will get better. This combat will get better as time goes on. It's just, as I mentioned, it doesn't have the great first impression. An angry crab with armor. I never thought about it that way, but I can definitely see where you're coming from. Also, ladies and gentlemen,
Attention, Purge deportees. Put down your weapons and surrender immediately.
there it is.
It's the will of the people of Cocoon.
Oh, Bean.
Attempt to flee. The Sanctum
There he is.
will destroy every resource
That's the Pulse Falsi.
justice.
That is what we are after. That is the cause behind all of this.
Cease hostilities and surrender at once.
Sarah.
The one that caused the entire purge to happen is right there.
Just what you were looking for.
Yeah. Right in there.
The post-file C.
Fine, Bean. It's fine. Bean's just sad because he had a friend over and he had to say goodnight.
We'll be okay.
Mom.
There she is. Best character in the entire game, and no, I am not saying that for reasons.
It's too much, isn't it?
Corgi friends for Bean.
Later.
We got friends for you, Bean. We got friends now.
Hey, wait!
You said it made you happy when I smiled, didn't you?
Yep.
But really, I was afraid. I was always.
Yep, that's Vanille for ya. That's Vanille. I can't say why I love her character without it
How do you figure
spoiling
that
her
most
entire
stuff
arc,
is
so
different from the sanctums?
I'm gonna shut my mouth about that.
Being equal, I just as soon keep one.
Vanille?
Time to jump.
Yeah. Hey, hey!
It's Vanille.
What the? Hey! Damn. She can do it, so can we.
Don't worry. I don't mind spoiling that. The bird will not die. Cannot say the same for him. Bean. I like how people who enjoy this game also mention that Vanille and other characters have a thing going on. Yeah. I can't say it. I can't say it, and it hurts to not say it. I know, Bean. I wanted to mention it as well, but I can't.
What about the others? They didn't die. They couldn't have died. Of course not.
Yeah, he feels my pain. Mm-hmm.
Give him a little longer, we'll calm him down.
Hey, get a grip, man.
Little
What's
terror.
wrong with you? Get him home. Get who home?
I don't know who's the character with a unique design. That's very much a boy. Snow. He hasn't actually seen him. I can't blame him.
Catch.
Vanille and another character have a thing going on. Yeah, exactly. Wait, I just saw.
What are you doing? So what are you afraid of?
I just realized. Considering who I think you're talking about, that could be very double me.
She's waiting there, ain't she? Your lovely bride-to-be? Isn't it about time you picked her up?
That's where everyone's going.
Yeah.
Everyone's journey is everyone's goal is the pulse fallacy, it seems. Ooh, treasure. Give me treasure. There might be tea in there. Give me tea. Give me tea in the treasure. Treasure tea.
Now you're talking.
One big train station. I think it was 1 second. 1 second.
Oh, God.
I'm going to do something that I'm not going to typically do. So if you go into the menu, go into data log, you got all these things here, which are about and you can look up basically the bestiary or history or the summary of the game or anything like that. And in there, you can also find the locales. The Hanging Edge is where we are. A relic of days before the War of Transgression, the Hanging Edge is located near Cocoon's outer rim. The area was once a thriving urban center, but residents were forced to abandon the location when an attack on Pulsian forces cracked Cocoon's shell during the conflict several centuries past. It was since designated a restricted zone and, with civilian access prohibited, soon became nothing more than a name on a local map. So as you see, it used to be a city. But now it's just an abandoned ruin that the government is using to host the purge for reason. Yeah, the lore behind this game is... There's some cool lore behind this game. Oh, we got new enemies. Area troopers. These are not gonna... as you could expect, grenades probably aren't gonna be very useful against them. So we gotta just punch. Hit him hard and then hit him again. Or never mind. Yeah, but it doesn't stun them like it does grounded enemies. Yeah, you just punch them to get... Or I guess if you're Snow right now, you just throw many grenades at him. Let's use a potion, sure. Not gonna risk a game over when I barely saved. If you can't bomb and punch them, yeah, exactly. Snow isn't getting the memo though, so we're going to just throw... We're going to throw bombs at them, I guess. It worked out anyways. But yeah, you can probably take a guess now why they call this game Corridor. Like Hallway Fantasy 13. Again, again, as I mentioned earlier, I think it's like rumored or something that part of the reason behind it is because they had to lower hallway. Yeah, because this is how the design is for at least a good like 30% of the game. Is a very linear experience, or not 30, but like 50%. I don't mind though. The game still does enough combat-wise to make up for the level design, and I think that's probably more important in the end. Not who we were aiming for, but we got him in the end. One more attack, and there we go. Four stars, I'll take it. And now... we're off.
Sad sound. Where's the soul?
Pottery. Sebulba.
Okay. Hey, Godot. Yeah? If you don't know who you gotta
Yeah,
say,
now all we
just
need
protect
is...
them all, right?
No. I just had the idea of... Yeah, now this is pod racing. Just like photoshopping Anakin into here somewhere.
Time for thinking on the way, hero. Yeah.
Someone in SE even mentioned your idea is that the more open version of FF13 didn't match up with the quality they wanted with both PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. Yeah, and I understand that. And also, even though I won't exactly mention it right now, but I think a more linear design makes sense story-wise for the long term. Just Anakin with that. Yeah. But I think it's like a common defense, but like story reasons, the linear design is kind of something people go back to. Which, like, yeah, it makes sense story-wise anyways. Especially with a lot of locations, it doesn't make sense for it to be wide open.
favor for a friend. Okay.
Hey, Snow! You made it.
Hey, yo. So, you really managed to use that thing?
I think I'm done. You're done when we are. Ow! What? That's the one.
Didn't you have something to tell him?
Yeah, that I will admit that is something that this game does poorly, Anders. It doesn't do a good job at. It acts like you know a lot, but
I'll go
still,
with you.
considering what you learn about a few hours in, that linearity fits well. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm. That's what you know exactly what I'm referring to.
Is everyone safe?
The army's no match.
So I understand wanting a more open Final Fantasy, because that's what a lot of people were like getting into at the time, were open world games, but as someone who has a lot of trouble with open world, I enjoy this a lot more. Clear the queue, 71. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll swing by the vestige. Keep the kids out of trouble.
This is why you play healer, Droxel. This is why you play healer and not DPS. Because you get insta Qs.
Dinner's on me.
Better be home cooking. When's the wedding, lover boy?
Well, don't worry, none of you are invited.
We're still going.
The character or that even failed to load. Oof.
Catch you later.
That's an oof. I still have my 14 account. I just haven't played in forever because I burnt myself out getting up to Shadowbringers before it released, and then playing Shadowbringers like to hell and back once it released. Been playing Scholar lately though. I need to get back into it just because they're releasing a new healer. I can't stream it because my computer, my CPU would die if I did both at the same time, but yeah.
You okay?
I want to tell him. It's just that.
In case you can't tell, this kid, I think I mentioned it earlier, this kid is the
You know how to fly this?
son of the mom that died. And he
Yeah.
blames Snow.
I think so.
All right.
You can tell that they love each other. I think this is a common pairing for
That way.
the game anyways. The kid is into her.
If we go in there, that thing could. It could make us Lassie. This is. I don't think I can.
You can do it.
What are you two doing?
Here we go.
Get back here! You hear me?
And those characters were never relevant again.
The pulse fell scene.
Okay.
It held our future and our fate.
That's chapter 1. That's chapter 1 finished. Save. Okay, good. You can't see it anymore. You can't see the spoiler character anymore. But on to chapter 2. Bye, have a good time. Now we lost Warrior Mom and cool anime haircut guy. Yep.
Well then.
Oh wait, you're talking about Gato's haircut earlier, not Snow's. I just had that realization.
Guess it's
Doi.
just us.
What did you expect? Even soldiers know not to go near the foul sea. You become a pulse, Lassie, and you're finished.
What do you mean, finished?
Haven't you heard, Miss...
Vanille.
Huh?
My name. And yours?
Hope.
My former favorite character and my current favorite
Thank you.
character in the same room.
What were we thinking?
Well, since we're here...
Back when I was a Mooney teen, Hope was my favorite character. We are now inside the thing that everyone was scared of. The entire reason that these events started in the first place.
Vanille, where are you?
Anders, you won't get this, but Droxel, the things you only understand until after you know the twist. Feel the pulse, yep. Feel the pulse.
You're gonna regret.
Alright. Also, she has 3 ATB instead of 2. Which is also interesting. Her attack animations are very long though, if you can't tell. It's supposed to be like a weird hunting rod or something like that, if I remember correct. That's supposed to be the idea?
Better stay close.
Yep. But now we're Vanille. The best character
This place was supposed to be empty.
with the world's worst running animation. Also, I got to show you guys a new thing that the game has introduced to us. Yeah. Definitely not my favorite thing in the world. But yep, as you can see, we snuck up on the enemy without them seeing us, and their stagger gauge went up, allowing us to get basically an instant extra damage.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know, Snow. I mean, Hope. How did I mess those two up? I think they like hit me once. Also, something else you might have noticed, and this is something that threw me off when I went to play other Final Fantasy games. You heal after every battle in this game, which is just kind of cool and nice because of how some battles in these games are. Every character that we played as is a main important character so far. We're just skipping around them all right now. Yeah, victory regen.
No daydreaming now.
I think in Lightning Returns they got rid of it, but they have it in this game. Yeah, except for Warrior Mom. Also, shout out to Hope being one of the few characters in a game that I know that uses a boomerang, which is cool. Little fun fact, boomerangs were actually hunting weapons at one point. Oh, we got that. You can... I think you can tell. Where did he get that boomerang? It's not stated, but I think it's implied that Hope used to do a lot of hunting with his mother or something like that. In a similar vein, if you look at the pistols that Sash uses, it mentions that they're used for like common hunt for like pilots. for like public pilots or something like that, which is kind of a hint that he's a pilot. Why is the game slowing down suddenly? Jesus. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look up that thing though, because it might help with some of the frame rate things that I'm having.
Well, that wasn't scary at all.
So he's Kid Anakin, yeah. That's one way to describe hope, I guess.
Aren't you scared?
Not so much.
You really don't get it.
Pulse Falsey and Lissy are bad news. That's why Cocoon kicked them out. Live too close to the Falsey, one-way ticket to Pulse. That's the purge in a nutshell.
If they catch us here, they'll purge us too. And then...
What's your problem?
What's my... Pulse is hell on Earth.
We'll be okay. Calm down.
Get off me.
Moody teen activate!
Can you hear me?
Your heartbeat is hell. And we're back to snow.
Don't worry, Sarah. Your hero is on his way.
That was the perfect hug or smooch chance, and he blew it. He's more focused on getting revenge on his mother because he thinks Snow is responsible for his mother's death. So yeah, he isn't exactly in the mood for that. Anyways, if I remember correctly, go back here. Did I choose the wrong one? Yep. Okay, it was this one. Guns, grenades, and punches. Yeah, sadly we lost the hero with guns, but we still got grenades and punches. For a time. Not for too long. Alright. Take care of these two.
Nothing to worry about.
Right. Why don't you just go yeet for me? I would have called him Greninja non-stop. No ninjas in this game. Well, I guess, actually there is a character I guess you can kind of see as a ninja and how she plays, but I won't say much more. Yeah, no ninjas. This game has a very interesting
Just too easy.
way of putting characters. I won't say a lot. I won't say a lot because I want you to experience how interesting the full complexities of the combat system are once we get to that point. No shadow clone jutsu. Sorry to say. I do wonder if they were to like remake this game, if they would change the maps and make it the more open version that they originally wanted to. Because that could definitely be part of the reason why we haven't seen it ported like most other Final Fantasy games have. Because people very much like Lightning as a character, so... Pudding was doing Tetris stuff. Yep.
I think the door's winning.
Why didn't I listen?
Beg your pardon?
Yep, it's the main duo.
Beg your pardon.
Or trio because
Cover
of
your
burp.
ears.
True.
Huh? Oh, blast charge? Oh, wait, hold on. All right, hold on. All right, go for it. Make it happen.
I'm so sorry. Please let me in. Please?
Activate Pillarman theme. Not exactly, but still.
What? How'd you open it?
Again, things that only
After you.
make sense on a second playthrough. There's a lot of moments like that. Second playthroughs of this game are so good because there's so many little story things you understand that you didn't previously. And now for something, for a new combat thing. Shrouds are special single-use aerosols that can only be used outside of battle and grant the party tactical advantages. Fortisol and Aegisol bestow their bonuses at the start of battle. Deceptisol, on the other hand, shields the party from enemy detection, eliminating any concerns of being spotted and attacked. It is perfect for avoiding combat and also for launching preemptive strikes. Enemies like Pantherans, whose field of vision allows them to monitor wide areas normally, turn hostile and display warning icons as soon as they are approached. Apply a spray of Deceptisol, however, and you will have no trouble gaining a preemptive strike. To open the Shroud menu, press Tab while exploring. Select a Shroud with... Oh right, I have these set to... That doesn't help me much because I have to set the controller. So one sec, what button is it? That gets rid of the map. Okay, it's LB, got it. I'm not going to use it right now. No reason to. Actually, might as well show this. These things, which I've passed by a few times, are safe stations and also shops. We got two different shops. We got Unicorn Mart. Also fancy as hell menus. We can currently buy potions and Phoenix Downs, which are revive items. We also got BMW Outfitter. We can only buy iron bangles. I'm going to tell you this right now. It's okay. Did not think about that, but yeah, that's one way. No, don't buy an Alexa. She won't. Alexas are useless. Echoes are useless. They never do what you want them to do. I was trying to get by, but apparently the game didn't want me to. Yeah, and how many times do you ask it something and it's like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to do that. And you are exactly right. Yeah, we had one for like a long time, and the only thing that it did well was put music on. And even then, it was sometimes very meh. We are talking about stuff and all of a sudden it starts playing music. Yep. Also keep in mind I have a brother named Alex in the house. That doesn't make things confusing at all. Yeah, you can't be like, Alex, you know, anything like that, or else she'll think it, or else she'll activate. So we got rid of it. Long story short. Because it really wasn't useful. Lightning, what are you aiming at? Even Anders caused it to activate. Oh no. Yeah, that's not good. Getting more materials. Take care of you all now. It shouldn't be too hard. Also, might I just add a little mystery to you, for you, Anders? Every character we played as so far has had 2 ATB bars, save for one. What is the reason that Vanille has a third one and everyone else might not? I will leave you to figure out. AB bars, they're the, one sec. So, going here. So you see how under, where lightning says HP, it has a little bar broken off into segments? One segment of that is 1 AP bar, or ATB bar. So she has 2 ATB levels. Vanille is the only one that has a third. I'm gonna use a Deceptisol here because I don't want to deal with it. So I can just... Yeah, so I'm going to leave you to figure that out and see if you can come up with any interesting ideas as to why that might be. The kid's stronger than her. Perhaps. One of those things, again, where it's like, you don't think about it until you realize everything going on. So many little details. It's why I love this game so much. Gladius, I got a weapon. One sec. Is this... Higher strength, lower magic. We don't have any magic right now, so we might as well. We won't have magic for a little bit, still. Sure, we'll fight it. Not gonna waste all my Deceptisols because they are rare, and also money is very, very strict in this game. Be careful about the amount of money you use. Because use too much and it might come back to bite you. Gotta use a potion there though. So almost filled up. Alright, there we go. Oh boy. Okay, good, we healed. And good timing too, because I was about to die if I didn't. That would have been a game over if I didn't heal right there. Another 5-star. There we go.
If those things are still around, might be some soldiers trapped in here too. Except they'd probably be LaCie by now. Huh? Not even human anymore. Just post-LaCie. Enemies of Cocoon. Can't show them any mercy.
And back to snow.
There's the next one.
Again, one of those segments where you really look at it and be like, yeah, this game was meant to have a more open map because they had to segment it off because of how much they couldn't put in. Okay, it's the middle one again. Because you could tell they wanted to make an entire thing out of Snow segment. It's because the kid is related to Warrior Mom, and that's why he has a higher level. That could definitely be true. I actually don't know if... I think Hope actually does have a third ATB too, so... That could definitely be it. That could definitely be it for Hope, but I didn't even think about that one. I'm not gonna give you an answer though, Andrew. I'm not gonna give you an answer for Vanille for a little bit.
Bring it on!
Cause it's a really cool little story thing that once it's revealed, it makes a lot of sense, but I don't want to reveal it right now. But just food for thought. Vanille is Anakin and can activate the Force. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe next time we see her in Hope, she'll be force choking some Panthers.
Hang on, baby. Your hero's
Maybe
on the
he's
way.
related to Snow. No, Warrior Mom is Hope's mom. Love a good puzzle. I'm glad I'm keeping you occupied with this.
Your hero's on the way.
What about his dad? Moody teenager things. I'm not even gonna hide it because it's dumb. It's just moody teenager things between him and his dad.
He's coming our way.
He do be moody, yeah.
What should I do?
Tell him what you need to.
But nothing I say will change what happened.
We could just run away.
Alright. Back to it. It is a very good outfit. It's it's actually interesting that you bring up the outfit. I will say no more. I'm having fun messing with you, Anders, in case you can't tell. But indeed, why does she have the outfit that she does? Because it definitely looks different compared to everyone else.
No daydreaming now.
Alright. One down. Should only need 2 attacks, right? Yep. Because Vanille's got Hecka attack right now. Like, 1 second. What is her attack currently? 41, right. Pretty good. That's a Fortisol, that... 1 second. Bravery, which increases attack. Faith, which increases his magic, and haste, which increases the speed that the ATB recharges. Come on. Alright, he's dead. Attempt number 2. Oh. He's okay, he seems tired this time. He seems like a tired being. Yes, it is a very tired pupper. Hope it's a straight passage. I don't think I need to know where we're going. We've been fighting them all the time, Hope.
No daydreaming
So
now.
stop being whip and start kicking some ass. The game does not know how to handle these attacks. Yeah, exactly. When I was a moody teenager, I liked his character. He's not bad still, but he's definitely fallen in the ranks of characters I enjoy in this game. Like, him and Vanille have nearly switched positions. If I was more interested in what Snow was doing, Pope would probably be my least favorite character. I've so far not been a moody teenager. I was a very moody teenager. The most moody I have been is whenever I am focused on reading a book or manga. I mean, that's just a mood. That's just a normal mood. Yep.
What are they?
See, you failed.
Yeah, no thank you. Exactly.
Don't complete the focus the Fal'Cie gave him.
Fun fact, and they don't really hide it, those things were once human. Pops out of there. Too bad, it's an RPG, we have to fight them. But we are now Mr. Hero. Yep. Long story short, l'Cie have something that they need to complete. If they don't, they turn into these things. The Pulse Fal'Cie's job is to give them that thing. As you can imagine, having a— oh my god, game. Game, you can do this. But yeah, the Fal'Cie's job is to give the l'Cie or their servant a focus. If they don't complete that focus or like important thing that the Fal'Cie wants them to do, they turn into a thief. They're a ticking time bomb, and that's why they're not wanted.
How did you get in here? You gotta leave. Okay, listen. Find some place to hide and keep quiet. Once I find Sarah, we'll all leave together. You'll be home in time for dinner.
You...
Wait! Who's Sarah?
My wife. Future wife, that is. She's a Pulse l'Cie.
So if I commanded one of these things to do taxes, it won't turn into that.
I gotta find her and set her free.
No. If it refuses for long enough, it will turn into that. If it refuses or doesn't figure it out, because all the...
You're not... That's insane!
If a l'Cie doesn't complete it in time, it turns into that.
I'll be back.
It can't refuse the law.
Should we wait around for him?
So what you're saying is So what you're saying is that Yoshi would be a very bad
Happening to
Lassie.
me. When they found the Fal'Cie the other day, we were just visiting Bodum. But the army took us, threw us on that train. Because of that guy, Mom is...
I will say, for being a moody teenager, though, you do gotta,
Probably shouldn't leave them alone.
you do gotta feel for him.
and he
Pretty
wants to
bad.
help Lassie.
You do gotta feel really bad for all that Hope has basically just gone through,
Let's go with him.
losing his mother and all.
You gotta talk to him, Hope. If you don't take this chance, you'll regret it forever.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's kind of cliche naming him Hope.
What's
Yeah.
happening to you, soldier?
Or, not really cliche, ironic is the better word to use.
My sister.
Your sister.
She's a Lassie.
What? A pulse Lassie?
The Fal'Cie has her captive, but I'll find her.
Is she still...
Hmm?
What was her focus?
What did you just think about Anders?
When she became a Lassie, what did the Fal'Cie order her to do? It wasn't blow up Cocoon or anything like that, was it?
I didn't ask.
Is the girl with Hope related to her? To who? Lightning?
Listen to me. When a person gets cursed by a Fal'Cie, they become a Lassie, and they get given a focus, right? How do I put this? If they don't get rid
No,
of it,
they are
we'll
not
see it
related.
as one of those things. What I'm saying is, if your sister's gone that far, I mean, she might still. How can I? Oh man.
Real smooth, Saj.
There's no way to turn a Lassie back into a human. Even if she completes her focus, there's no changing her fate. She'll live her life as a Fal'Cie slave.
I mean, it's not a bad thought. It would definitely explain it.
Don't make her suffer.
The next miss.
Just say it! Any Lassie, anyone who might ever become a Lassie should be wiped off the face of Cocoon. It's people like you that started the purge in the first place.
So,
Yep.
let's see.
And we could just, I think, yep.
Wonder if those were the soldiers who came in to search the place.
Let me see, can I? Yes, I can. Yeah, I think that's a computer thing, sadly for me. I sadly think that's just my computer not being fun, messing it up a little. I don't know. The dubbing in this game is actually pretty good overall. Regular old English dubbing? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's normal, but I'm not completely sure. Alright, take these two out. Yeah, and I mean, I have too, and I've also encountered some very bad English dubs of the games. What was that? One moment. Gith and Draco, thank you for the host. Welcome. We are currently playing through Final Fantasy XIII. We are at the very beginning of the game, so don't worry, all of you. You haven't missed much. I do too. I love this game. It's nice to see a lot of people. It seems like a lot of people are gaining a lot of attachment to this game. Or maybe that's not the way to say it. It seems like a lot of people are warming up to this game. My favorite of the newer formula for Final Fantasy. Yeah, same here. Though there is definitely a possibility 6 could take that, from what little we've seen of it so far. Computer was unplugging for some reason, or not charging, and that's not exactly a good idea. 6 is old though. Oh, I see what you mean. Old formula. Yeah, I'd say this is probably my favorite of the new formula. 3 is probably my favorite of the old formula, which is maybe a weird choice, but one second, I'm gonna... Okay, couldn't get past them. Worth a try. Not the end of the world. It's just a lot of single enemies to deal with. Yeah, 3 is a good game. A lot of the Final Fantasies are great, save for like 2. We don't talk about Final Fantasy 2. Or well, we do, but we talk about everything that it tried to do but failed to really accomplish. There we are. Here's a frustration. Can't use that. Oh frick. I messed that up. What I was supposed to do there was wait. Couldn't. Yeah, exactly. It couldn't be. Wasn't done well enough. Oh. I'm gonna, yeah. Heal again. Because these guys be tanky. Can I please not have half my health taken away? Normal enemies in this game are tough, bro. Tough as hell. Yep. Yeah, it's interesting like how some of the l'Cie are like these very frail looking creatures, and then you have some which are just like hulking masses of just like things in eternal pain. I mean they're all in eternal pain, but it's just, yeah. Poor people.
Time to go. We have to leave before the army. What?
That's a Pulse brand. That girl's a l'Cie.
I already told you that.
Pulse l'Cie are the enemies of Cocoon.
So they should die?
Listen, if she fails her focus, you know how that'll end.
And killing her is a mercy?
Yep, you can tell what kind of game this is. Yep.
Let's get you out of here.
Hands off.
Oh god.
Sis,
I'm not your sister. You couldn't protect her. It's your fault she can save us. Sarah,
Yeah.
you can save us. Or protect us all. Save Cocoon. Save Cocoon? Sarah, that was your focus?
anything. I'll do anything. Leave it to me, you'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Somehow, I'll make things right.
You just relax.
Strike one for those that say that Lightning is an emotionless main character. This entire scene. Yep. She has to have heart and emotions, yeah, exactly. Which makes the moments where she like breaks it a little, like that, like right here, very telling.
Why is she turning to crystal?
Now we have had two characters die in the past hour and a half.
Crystal. You gain eternal life.
Just like the stories say.
Sarah, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? She's not sleeping!
She's trying her best to hold herself together and keep that demeanor, but she's
No.
trying her best.
Remember the legend. Lassie, who fulfilled their focus, turned to Crystal and gained eternal life. It's the same with Sarah. Eternal life. She's not dead. Sarah's my bride-to-be. I promise to be hers forever. I don't care how many years I have to wait.
It's over! Open your eyes and face reality!
Sarah,
Yeah.
does becoming a Lassie really mean losing everything? What now?
The army.
And now,
The target is almost
yeah,
in place. Surface team, what is your
time to
status?
move.
Good to go. Resistance is under control. The assault proceeds as planned. Leave no trace. The pulse vestige never existed.
Quick reminder, we're inside that thing. Yep. They're trying to tear the entire thing apart. And we are very lucky not to be dead.
What's happening?
I'm very curious how this next segment will go while streaming.
That's what the patch was, right?
All they care about is
Isn't
getting
that a-
everything from Pulse off Cocoon. Dead or alive, it's all the same.
There's your answer, Anders.
We can't stay here.
They want it gone.
Kill us.
The entire reason they brought it here is they want to get rid of it. So get rid of it somewhere where the public can't see them also kill everyone that was close to it. Yep.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Makes American
Trying to
politics,
go. Where you going?
makes the American judgment
Stay with
system
the
and all that
False
seem like a
Got some things to talk about.
1,000 times better, doesn't it?
You gonna ask it to help her? thing wants to chew us up and spit us out.
Well, what do you want me to do?
What?
Lightning?
Here we go.
Another party change. We got Snow with us now. And screw all these guys, you don't give us experience. Never mind, we're fighting you anyway. Okay, never mind, that did not work. I misjudged the health bar. Yep, snow, lightning, all we need is some other form of weather and we're good to go. One sec. Oh, come on. One moment. One moment. Asshole is allowed in chat. Earth, Wind, and Fire bands appear. Automod did not initially agree with what Githin was putting, putting asshole in the thing, but whatever, that's a fine word. I'm fine with that word. I would turn off Automod, but it also keeps certain individuals at bay, so I don't want to do it as well. Before that, let's see. No. Do that. Right. Oh. Ooh, that was close. 5 potions, okay. Before I go into here, going to use the Fort Assault. I'm going to try and melt this boss that's coming up.
So this is the Foul Sea.
Sarah's a crystal now. You gave her a focus, and she did it. You got what you want. Now let her go!
Cuts Autumn. Yeah, they're a good bot. They do what they have to do. It's just sometimes they get things that they don't need to.
I'll be your Lassie instead!
Yeah, oh my goodness, I completely forgot that they did that.
Gives a damn what we want.
Lightning!
It's this thing's fault the purge started, and it's people who are dying. Sarah told us to save Cocoon. That means this thing needs to die.
One of my personal favorite boss themes in this game. Now playing. Toad knows what they're doing in castles 1 through 7. For that they can never be forgiven. Yeah, screw Toad. Throw him like a softball and hit him out of the park like David Poppy did in 2013. Did I just say David Poppy instead of David Ortiz and Big Poppy?
Come on now.
God damn it.
I'm doing this for Sarah.
Freaking David Poppy.
Dodge.
David Poppy.
I'm in.
I mean, I had it half right in 2 different ways.
I got these things. Might as well use them.
Thanks.
All right, let's see. How well is this game going to handle this boss? Pretty well. Anyways, our first major boss is on the way. And our goal is to take down these things first. We got haste, so we're going to go a lot faster, and because of bravery, we're also going to do more damage. Now that its actual ability to attack is gone, we focus on the heart. David Poppy Flower. It's a very simple boss, but it definitely does the job for a first boss. Okay, I'm going to attack once, and now I'm going to heal. Alright, go for the heart again. It's halfway down. I think we can we're either going to get it down now, or we're going to barely not have it down by the time it regenerates. In which case, I might just go in for the kill. Yeah, I'm gonna just go in for the kill. The true boss? I don't know. Okay, come on. Okay, it's dead. No! It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time until the prince was summoned. We got Doctor's Code. We unlocked a new thing. Before we do that, though, we got mind tripped.
Where are we?
Just to set us in the mood.
What's going on?
Yep. Close to that boss, I just defeated Anima. That thing is the thing we were trying to kill. Yeah. Not die, but things are definitely happening. I don't like where this is going. It's fine. It's friendly tentacles. I'm sure they have no bad intentions.
When I couldn't see a future, and I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see. I'd just close my eyes and lose myself in happier days.
And there we go. That is going to be the progress we make tonight. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, but I got the first 2 chapters done tonight. That is what I was hoping to. Yeah, no, it would be a good idea to. It'd be a good idea because of everything that we're going to be going into during the next Final Fantasy 13 stream. I think it's better to end it off here and let Anders digest everything going on before we get into what's possibly the part that better sells the actual gameplay of it. So close the game. And now, if you don't mind, a lot of stuff just happened. Long story short, the bad people got their way. The bad people got their way. This is so much more interesting than the movie. That's what you get for watching Advent Child first. And everything is frozen. One moment. What was it? Yeah, this is where the game story starts going through the usual things. 1 second. Oh, that's why. Thinks I'm moving the character. That's why I couldn't do anything. Why? No, I don't want to move Lusa. If it still is acting like I'm moving Lusa, I don't know what to do. But anyways. Now, to add to the experience, it's time to read 2 pages of Niccolo Machiavelli's The Prince. One moment, we got an ad.
You're probably wondering, how did I do that?
No, not really. Alright. Anyways, where were we? Ah, yes, we were on chapter 4. But in kingdoms that are governed according to the model of France, it happens quite contrary, because having great gains some of the barons to your side, and some of them will always be discontented and desirous of change. You may readily enter, they can, as I said before, give you easy admission and contribute to your victory. But to defend and make good what you have got brings a lot of trouble and calamities with it, as well upon your friends as your foes. Nor will it suffice to exterminate the race of the king, for as much as other princes will remain, who, upon occasion, will make themselves heads of the commotion, and they being neither to be satisfied nor extinguished, you must of necessity be expelled upon the first insurrection. Now, if it be considered what was the nature of Darius's government, it will be found to have been very like the Turks, and therefore Alexander was obliged to fight them. And having conquered them, and Darius dying after the victory, the empire of the Persians remained quietly to Alexander. For the reasons aforesaid, for his successors, had they continued united, might have enjoyed it in peace. For in that whole empire no tumults succeeded but what were raised by themselves. But in kingdoms that are constituted like France, it is otherwise, and impossible to possess them in quiet. From hence sprung the many defections of Spain, France, and Greece from the Romans, by reason of the many little principalities in those several kingdoms of which, whilst there remained any memory, the Romans enjoyed their possession in a great deal of uncertainty. But when their memory was extinct by power and eternity of empire, they grew secure in their possessions and quarrels afterwards. Upon themselves, every officer of the Romans was able to bring a party into the field, according to the latitude and extent to his command in the said provinces, and the reasons was because the race of their old princes being extirpated, there were nobody left for them to acknowledge but the Romans. These things, therefore, being considered, it is not to be wondered that Alexander had the great fortune to keep the empires of Asia, whilst the rest, as Pyrrhus and others, found such difficulty to retain what they had got. For it came not to pass from the small or great virtue of the victory, but from the difference in variety of the subject. As said Niccolo Machiavelli, writer of The Prince. That is the end of chapter 4. That is a lot shorter than chapter 3, that's for sure. And it seems chapter 5 is another one, is 2 pages, so that's nice. But anyways, with that, one moment. One sec, I am going to get the correct music up. As we raid someone. Yep, you're helping me make progress in the book that I didn't make before. There we are. Now go to Twitch. And it is time, everyone, to send you on your way. Who is currently on? Osranium. Okay, I will send you all to Osranium. It's been a while anyway since we've done that, so I think it's about time we did. Yep, time to get yeeted to a different galaxy. Let's see here. There we are. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Anders. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream tonight. But with that said... Oh, come on. It is time for you all to be off. Have a good night, everyone! There we go, that's one.